A 31-year-old man is behind bars for fatally shooting his girlfriend's 30-year-old ex-boyfriend after the woman was assaulted by her ex. At around 2 p.m. on Thursday the 27th of July, authorities responded to the intersection of 3rd and Earl Streets in the Dayton's Bluff neighborhood of St. Paul, Minnesota on a reported shooting. When officers arrived, they found Jermaine Baker lying in the street, deceased from multiple gunshot wounds. Witnesses said that Lazarus Burns was standing at the bus stop with the woman when Jermaine got off the bus and ran up to the man and the woman at the bus stop. Jermaine knocked the woman to the ground, grabbed her hair and was yelling and smashing her face in. When Jermaine stopped hitting the woman, Lazarus fired multiple shots at him as he ran away, and he collapsed in the street. Police found him with 2 gunshot wounds to the torso, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. The woman told police that she had dated Jermaine on and off for about 4 years, and had started dating Lazarus a few days ago. She said that Jermaine frequently assaulted her, but never reported it, and that she heard Lazarus tell him to chill before she heard the gunshots. The woman was left with a swollen face and multiple bumps on her head. Lazarus told police that he did not know Jermaine, and that he heard him say "That's my bitch bro" before he attacked the woman. Lazarus told the officers that he witnessed abuse before in his life, and that when he saw Jermaine attack his girlfriend he blacked out and shot him. Lazarus is charged with second-degree murder, and is held at the Ramsey County Jail. If convicted, he faces up to 40 years in prison. Authorities are investigating after a 39-year-old woman was fatally shot. At just before midday on the 27th of July, authorities responded to the 6500 block of University Hills Boulevard in the neighborhood of Oak Cliff in Dallas, Texas on reports of shots fired. When officers arrived, they found Beck Alvarado Tamayo dead from a gunshot wound. Investigators have not disclosed a motive or any suspects in the shooting. Friends and family of Beck said that she was a loving and caring mother of 6 children, and that she worked hard and always brought joy to her family. No further details have been provided on the case, as the investigation into the matter continues. 19-year-old Zachary Ramirez is behind bars for fatally shooting 2 people. At around 3:45 a.m. on Thursday the 27th of July, authorities responded to the 300 block of North Moore Street in Old Town, Wichita, Kansas on a report of 2 people shot. Police said that a street sweeper operator found 20-year-old Josefina Loma Dominguez and 21-year-old Brian Lara Hernandez shot to death in a vehicle in a parking garage in Old Town Square next to the recently closed Regal Warren movie theatre. Police used surveillance cameras and license plate reading technology to identify and lead them to the double homicide suspect. Later that afternoon, Zachary was located a couple miles away and he was arrested after a standoff in nearby Riverside. He is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and criminal discharge of a firearm. He's held at the Sedgwick County Jail without bond. 22-year-old Joel Thomas Ferrer is behind bars for fatally shooting his aunt's boyfriend during a dispute. At 11:11 p.m. on Thursday the 27th of July, authorities responded to Goldham at Regency Oaks Apartments at 104 Monarch Circle in Casabria, Florida in regards to shots fired. A neighbour rang 911 after hearing gunshots and screaming nearby. When officers arrived, they found 41-year-old David Jackson outside the complex shot multiple times. He was rushed to the Orlando Regional Medical Center, where he underwent emergency surgery that was pronounced dead at just before midnight. Authorities learned that David and his girlfriend 32-year-old Trisha Ferrer lived together and Trisha's nephew Joel was staying with the couple temporarily. When David and Trish were in the bedroom, they could hear Joel manipulating a firearm in the bathroom. David went to the bathroom to confront Joel for mishandling the handgun. The pair got into a heated argument, and they both went outside where the dispute turned physical. Joel then fired his gun at David at least 8 times, striking him several times before fleeing the scene. At around 10:30 a.m. on Saturday the 29th of July, Joel turned himself into the Seminole County Jail and is charged with second-degree murder. The investigation into the matter continues.